What is going on, guys? Today we're looking at Orsic, the left mid, obviously the Croatian from Dynamo Zagreb. I think that's right. Obviously, last year he popped off in a mad way with his, I think it was his first or second in form, and just went absolutely nuts. We got a headliner version and then obviously a team of the season, which was 95 last year. This year he's managed to get an inform, 2 European man of the matches, and obviously this 90, and he's coming in roughly at about 85,000 coins now. We was holding since yesterday as I completely fell asleep and we didn't get it done until now. So he is, I bought him for 100k. He's now dropped down to 85, so a little bit of a loss on him, but we're obviously doing some League SBC method to get some coins back, so that's absolutely fine. I think this year it's all about the pace for him. Obviously the agility, the dribbling and shooting is pretty good, but only 3-star skill move, 4-star weak foot. It's not the greatest start when you look at it. We've got the finesse shot as the trait. We've got great pace on him, obviously 98, 99 as you can see. But in terms of everything else, great agility, balance, composure's up there. Obviously reactions, ball control and dribbling, all getting that bonus from the marksman. You'll end up with 98 shooting, 98 dribbling and also 88 physical. Turn him into a 95 left wing, 93 cam, 94 centre forward or a 93 striker. So I'm going to be playing him on that left wing role. We're going to see what he can do there. Obviously he's got a couple of nice traits. What foot was he? Right footed, so he has got the finesse trait to cut inside, which is always nice. Passing wise looks decent. What have we got? Physical is 88. If you look at the you'd get 90 technically, with obviously the plus 10 rather than 8. Obviously stamina's pretty good. What about, I think that's about it really. Everything else looks pretty high up there. Let's jump into it. I'm feeling like that 3-star skills is going to be annoying, but let's see how he does. Orsic with the tackle. Let's get the run on. We've got Gray. Oh no, we've got Waman coming at him. Both 99 pace. Orsic gets the better of him, and he's going to have to change player, which has given me that little bit of an advantage. Oh, can we get that dribble? That's a good tackle from Lazaro. And that's the big thing with players like this. I think last year, well, especially during team of the season, it doesn't necessarily matter too much because you have got players in every position with literally 90 plus pace. You add a shadow, most top end players can hit 99 pace quite easily, comfortably, in fact. So they don't necessarily have the big advantage that you probably think they do, which is obviously a big stunner for him because obviously he is only a 3-star skill move. Into Orsic again. Just going to have that pace. That is going to be the main attribute for him, and as soon as somebody does that, they move a player out of position, he is going to hit and he is going to go get that cross into Maradona, and Jesus, that is a big jump from Tap Sober. That's a crazy leap for that header. Into Orsic, little 1-2 with Matthias, and one more. Lazaro's chasing, as we can see again. The pace on these backs are just going to be too good to just hit and run. Literally, if we got this card like, what, 2-3 months ago, we may have just been able to, but left back, right backs have just been so pacey from literally the get-go. Orsic down the wing. Got 2 opponents to go against now. Florenzi's coming in hot. Can we find, even Florenzi's keeping up with him. We see Matthias on that little over. Good little pass in. Obviously, we'll kind of regroup. Don't want to rush it too much. Orsic down the wing. It's got open space here. Don't know what this right back's doing. And I find a wonderful ball over, and that's got to be a goal. Orsic looking at his defensive duties here. Literally, it's just the pace. That's all you've got from him is just absolutely incredible pace. He does feel very, very quick. Like, Waman felt really quick when we got him straight off the bat. Definitely Orsic is feeling the same. Orsic into Carlos. Back to Carlos, back to Orsic. Going to find him on that outside. Gets that turn, gets the finesse, and that's a great save. Nani. Feeds in Orsic so well. Oh my god, I didn't even realise the keeper was coming out. Finds it in Orsic. What can we find with him? Get that pace on the go. We've got 2 people coming. That's a good challenge. I thought it might have maybe scraped a penalty, but I wasn't that convinced. Orsic winning it back. I hope I'm saying it right because names recently have been awful for me. Little 1-2. Finds it inside. Little ball roll. Little honestly, that is awful. That should be absolutely buried. Enough power, enough space. How is that not going in? Orsic. Oh, that's got to be. Finally gets himself a goal, gets himself on that score sheet. That is what you need from him. It just takes him just literally having an open goal for him to actually get one for some reason. Orsic sees Lozano. Can we get the little touch? Little chip. Thank you very much, Lozano, with a goal. Orsic with a lovely little through ball, and it's taken lovely by my man Lozano. Oh, Orsic has managed to find it. I don't know how he's done that, but he's managed to find his way in. Gets the little slot in. Coutinho with a little cheeky ball. Nothing too testing. And it's managed to just get in front of the centre-back. So going into the overall for Orsic then. I think he's alright. Like, he's not a bad card. I would probably say I preferred him last year. I loved his headliner version last year. And I just think this year, we've got so many players that have a lot of these stats. The 3-star skills definitely doesn't help. Obviously you have got multiple versions prior to this with insane pace. I think it is just kind of, well, you look at the upgrade. For a 4 upgrade, it's not that impressive. Obviously the pace you can't do anything about. It's a 1 upgrade, that's fairs. 4 on the shooting. Again, it is a 4 upgrade in terms of overall, but I just think it could have done with a little bit more. 4 on the dribbling, 8 on the physical, which realistically doesn't make a huge difference. Obviously, in terms of what chemistry style you can use, that's the different side of it. So adding that marksman does add a lot of nice strength there. If you didn't have necessarily the increase, maybe you have to choose a different chem style. That I do get. That's a pretty good benefit. But I think for me, I just don't think he's anything special this year, unfortunately. I think it's more of a name of anything now. He is very quick, don't get me wrong, very quick in terms of that pace, but I don't know what it is. 99 finishing, and honestly, finesses just could not go in, and literally he has the finesse shot trait. I don't understand it, but for 99k, I really can't argue. Obviously, I preferred his one last year, 5 ratings higher than this year, due to the fact that obviously cards were higher rated for some reason. We did get an 86 as well, so we have had, you can see the upgrade difference. So we've got both 86s as their last card, and yet one went to 95, one went to 90. So that is kind of what we're dealing with. Overall, not a bad player. I'd probably give him a solid 9 out of 10, mainly because the pace is very good, as well as his dribbling. Just missing out on that 4-star skills, which would have been an absolute bonus. Obviously, then it's just little things like aggression and kind of composure going up to max. That realistically was what would take him 10 out of 10 for me. But other than that, he's a nice card. Wouldn't necessarily use him. Is a little bit harder to link without icons because of obviously being Croatian or in that league. You have got Suka or Suka, however you want to pronounce it, for icons this year. So that's quite a nice link for him. Obviously, you do have Modric and Perisic as well if you should choose, but I think for me he is just kind of lost at the moment. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.